Welcome to the Metal Prognosis. My name is Lee, and on today's video we are looking at the Chug pedal by Solar Guitars. Yeah, this is a great little pedal, but I'm inspired to bring it up today again because I have new speakers, and I just want to pair it up with new speakers and see how they match up. So I have some Swamp Things. So, cue the cute little cartoon intro, let's start plugging stuff in, and let's see what brutal tones we can get out of this bad beast. All right, now I've got everything plugged in, ready to go. Grab my Omrbsy guitar here, tuned to drop G, that I love. No one wants that clean shit. So let's engage this and see where we're at. So the one hiccup I have with this pedal is it's hard to see what settings that you're rolling with, as well as it's amazingly built and put together and powerful. It's hard to see the settings sometimes. So that is roughly having everything at around 12 o'clock from what I can see. And one of my favorite features, let's see if I can read the thing in there, is this is a double functioning knob. So the bottom is separate to the top. And if I do the bottom, so the bottom is the volume, and the top is the gate. We can clean up all that sound. That's sounding fucking awesome already, and I haven't even touched any of the other stuff. All right, let's clean it up a little bit because we have gain, low filter gain and high filter gain. I think I can't remember. I haven't delved in it deep in a while, but let's find out. So. So that brings that bottom end in a lot. Too much for my liking though. Cool. So on the top we have bass, middle, and treble, but we also have presence and depth, which I think are extremely underutilized features to have in any type of enhancement pedal. yeah, so I like to have a lot of depth. It's just finding that nice amount, but I definitely have the depth cranked up more than usual. So in the middle, we've got straight middle, no other extra funky stuff with that. So just turn up just a little bit. And then we've got the treble and presence. So let's have a look at the presence. It's all the way down now. All the way up. I really like it, but I think it's just a little bit overbearing, the amount that I've engaged with it. I think that might be it. I missed a note when I played there, but that's okay. I think that's it. So I could delve in more, and I have done before for sure, but for the sake of this video, the show must go on. So let's do a quick jam. I'll double up on the guitars, add some bass and drums, and see how it all fits in there. But yeah, from what I'm hearing nice raw in the room right now, it's pretty fucking awesome. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and we'll chat about it on the other side. So there we have it. That is what it sounds like, the Chug pedal, doubling up on guitars, adding some bass and drums. And this is about the 4th time I've done this outro because I kept stuttering really bad. So let's see how I go this time. So firstly, I'll mention the chain that I do because I kind of put it in my descriptions, but I never really say it out, and I've got to remember to. I had the guitar going straight into the Chug pedal, straight into my Harley Benton GPA 100 amp, and then into my Harley Benton 2x12 cabinet that has Swamp Thang speakers that I just put in there a few weeks ago that I'm absolutely loving. And I'm using a Lewitt 411 flex mic, and really good for vocals, but I think it's pretty overlooked when it comes to guitars, because I've been using it for a fair while now and capturing my guitars. Mainly it got inspired because my friend borrowed my SM57, and I'm loving the results I'm getting out of the Lewitt, and I think it's really overlooked for capturing guitars, and even for bass too. I tried it on bass and it's spectacular for bass too. So yeah, there's a little footnote for you. But back to the Chug. A couple of things. Firstly, I've been using this as my desk sound, as in my distortion sound when I'm composing in the studio, just sitting down at the desk, where I don't have everything plugged in. What I've got is I've got Chug plugged straight into my mixing console, and then I bring up an IR loader in Cubase to get my sound. And one thing I want to talk about now is, well, firstly, let's finish about the Chug first before I go into my little rant. A couple of things I absolutely love about this pedal is, firstly, the gate. Having that gate to clean up a lot of that hiss, because this pushes a lot. And when you push and have distortion running, or any signal running that hot, it creates a lot of hiss and unwanted noise. And this gate cleans that up spectacularly. So I absolutely love that that's already built into the feature, that I don't need to grab my noise killer or any other type of noise suppressor to kind of work in it, because this just has it. So yeah, I believe more pedals should have functions like that in there. Like I've got my Natus distortion pedal by Fortin, and I love that, but I do need a noise suppressor afterwards because it does create a lot of unwanted noise on how hot I love to run it. And if you want to get the most out of your equipment, you know, you want to have that option to be able to run it that hot. And the fact that they put a gate in here was brilliant. Well, I kind of like most of the features in here, but some things that I find not in other pedals, like the gate, the depth and the present. Those three things, I think, make it very, very special and very, very user-friendly, where you can do everything, well, not everything, but the majority of what you want, hopefully, just straight out of this. Now time for my rant. I'm that strong on this, I might actually do a full video on it, but I don't know if people would care, or just call me a wanker. Is your relationship with your equipment. Because I believe that equipment, you play better when you have better equipment that suits you. And I'm not saying that from an elitist perspective, as in you've got to have the best equipment to be able to sound the best. No, fuck no. You work within the means of what you've got. But what I mean is the relationship you have with equipment is prime example of how I use the Chug pedal today. When I was playing my Omrbsy guitar, when I engaged it, I played different. It produces different frequencies that I love and different accents that I love in my tone. So I cater for that, and I emphasize things that I love, and all this time I didn't need to really work around anything I didn't like, but it changed my whole right hand, how I attack the guitar from the tones that I was getting. So I'm not a believer in a good musician can play good with any equipment. Not at all. You give someone a piece of crap equipment, doesn't matter how good they are, there's going to be that element of crap produced in their signal and in the overall outcome. So how I feel something like the Chug pedal is when I plug it in, because it gives me those good frequencies, it makes me a better player, because I get to emphasize those things that I want to emphasize more, and I get a cleaner and more defined result out of it, compared to if I was using a more sloppier distortion and more sluggish type of, or fuzzy type of distortion, compared to how I like the clarity and the grit and the rawness that something like the Chug pedal gives. It makes you a better player, therefore you produce better music. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, that's how I feel. It's an awesome pedal, and it pairs up amazingly with the Swamp Thing. So thank you very much for joining me in this video, and hopefully you lasted this long and understood my little rant that I had. And I thoroughly look forward to chatting with you next time. And until then, stay safe.